Hello and welcome to Thaiger Bites. I'm Jay, and joining me today is no one because Tim is in Phuket. However, he's joining us from Phuket. Tim Newton, welcome to the show.
Hi everybody, hi listeners, readers. I can report that we've had quite a bit of rain. Spasmodically, it's sort of not quite as heavy as it has been or as regular, but at the moment it is actually raining. So apologies if you get a bit of rain noise in the background. In fact, you've probably got more washing machine noise at the moment because the cleaners are here, so she might be buzzing around as well.
It's a bit of a misty morning here in Bangkok. Looks like a lot of dust. Right. Welcome to Thaiger Bites, everyone. This is the segment where we get to address your comments and feedback from all of our shows on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, and the Thaiger Talk Forum, as well as you already know or might have heard, you can now send us video messages at bites@thethaiger.com. That is BITES, bites@thethaiger.com. Let's just start with some of the videos that people have sent us. We've got four great entries here today. First one coming from Isan from Mike.
Hi Tim. Hi Jay. It's Mike Freerider from Amazing Thailand. And I'm here in Mukdahan, and you were saying that Isan is flat. Well, guess what, boys? You can find mountains all over Thailand. And as you can see, there's mountains there. And there will be more mountains behind me. This is a beautiful part of Isan. And just in Mukdahan province. So, come and visit. And have a great day.
Wow, thank you for that video message, Mike. I've never been to Isan before. However, seeing those sites, it looks really peaceful and really nice and calm. So thank you for that. Can't wait to visit. Tim, have you ever been?
Thank you, Mike. Jay, just before we move on to Mike, you've never been to Isan?
No, I've never been to Isan, unfortunately.
How long have you been living in Thailand for?
About 20 years.
Well,
I've never had a reason to go there.
I'm more of a foreigner than you have. I've been there at least 5 or 6 times. It's a great area and highly recommended. As Mike also said, it's very pretty. He looks like he's found some nice beaches there. So hopefully he's having a great time. Yeah. Thank you.
Well, I've made it my mission to visit more parts of Thailand starting 2022. Sorry. Growing up here, I've always wanted to go travel abroad because I just feel like, all my friends, myself, we want to explore the world rather than Thailand. But yeah, it's a shame really. But hopefully next year I will try to visit places like Isan and Loei and places up north to see what I'm missing out on. All right, next video message is the usual suspects, Frank and Rung, who have given us another update. So here's a message from them.
Hey Tim and Jay, Frank and Rung here, and we got through the quarantine process. We're now free to travel, but it was complicated. A lot of bureaucracy at the airport. Took 1.5 hours, but anyway, it's bye for now.
Bureaucracy, that is all that needs to be said. Thank you, Frank and Rung. We're glad that you're here. We're glad that you're having a good time. Tim's very happy to see you, as usual, without the orange hair.
Frank and Rung, we're very happy that you're here. I'm not sure if that's a good thing or not, but anyway, welcome. And can I just sort of say about all these fantastic videos that people are sending in, we're not really sort of asking you to make a movie or sort of something that's just amazing and going to blow people away. We're very happy for you just to ask a question or make a comment or say that you didn't like something. It doesn't have to be a fully blown masterpiece like the one we're about to play.
That's right. Back with another masterpiece is Alan R.
High-ranking officials at the Thaiger have informed us that yesterday's reporting on Natty's basement confinement was incorrect. We would like to thank you for your generosity on the Rescue Natty GoFundMe page. We also assure you that most of the donations will be refunded. Thailand's open. We do have expenses.
Alan, you have so much swag. It's unbelievable. I mean, seriously. Also, Alan told us that he would like it to be known that the GoFundMe page is not real, so don't go and try to find it. It's something he created just with graphics and neat tools. I don't even know how he did it. I even saw my name on there as a donator. Alan, you blow us away with your production every time. Mad. Tim.
Then again, maybe a natty GoFundMe page could be a thing. Let me have a think about that.
All right, and our last video from today is from Udon Dave.
I have a question for the lumberjack, or is that a lumberjay? Either way, where do you weigh in on the whole Husqvarna versus steel controversy? Like to know. Thanks.
Thank you for that message, Udon Dave. As for my response, I would pick Husky any day because it's cheaper, it's more reliable, there's less vibrations, I believe. And yeah, Husky all the way.
Yeah, look, I'm not quite sure where he got the question from. I think it's a lumberjack reference, obviously. Husqvarna and Stihl both making very good chainsaws.
Yeah.
So
if you're a lumberjack and if you really like chainsaws, those two are the only companies that you would basically that compete with each other. It's the lumberjack life for me.
I think there's other companies that make good chainsaws. They're not the only ones, but obviously they're the chainsaws
The top
of
dogs.
choice.
Yes, that's right.
Who is it from? Isan Dave?
From Udon Dave.
Udon Dave. Thanks, Udon Dave.
Yeah.
I have no idea. The only Husqvarna I ever knew about was my mother used to have a Husqvarna sewing machine. That's about as Husqvarna as I've ever got.
All right. Let's move on to your comments from all of our shows. Tim.
So Kun George Scudder says, just outstanding, well done and wonderful compilation of history of this magnificent part of history of hotels in Bangkok. I was part of the opening of the Dusatani Hotel in 1969. Not sure if you can hear the vacuum cleaner now. Anyway, it's just getting noisier here. But this is in reference to Bangkok Pat's video over the weekend when he went and covered the Oriental Hotel on the banks of the Chao Phraya River, a place I cannot afford to go to, but I do have an amazing high tea that I think one day we'll need to treat ourselves and go and have a look.
All right, here's a comment from Preston Phelps who says, Jay, no need to yell your introduction. But then, Preston, how would you know the show has started?
Hello!
All right.
RTNAR says, I've watched, this is more about Bangkok Pat, by the way. I've watched several of Bangkok Pat's videos and enjoyed them all, but I have to say this one is by far the best one published to date. Pat has reached a new level of excellence with this one. So yes, we posted that on the weekend, and he took us through the history of the Oriental Hotel, which has had a lot of very famous people, especially writers, go through it.
Tim, sorry, quick note. Could you tilt up your camera a bit more? Your head's been cut off a little bit. Oh, yeah, that works. That works.
Yeah?
That's a lot better.
Is that good?
Oh, that's a no-no zone. There we go.
So I was just moving in a bit closer because of the vacuum cleaner.
Oh, okay.
And the washing machine and the rain.
2K5 says, ha ha ha, Tim is funny. Jay wears pajama shirts now. I'm laughing because when he said that, I looked down at my pajama bottoms and I was wearing them right now, and they look similar style to his shirt. Tim is right. Okay, so I think, Tim, in the last episode, you said that the shirt I was wearing looked like pajama, and 2K looked down at his pajama buttons and realized that, yes, I am wearing indeed his pajamas. So, 2K, all I have to say to that is that I'm glad you have very good taste, because we clearly have good taste since we're wearing the same clothes.
Okay, well, I could just move on to the next one. Also about Bangkok's Pat's video, Scott D, one of our members, said, I had no idea that the legendary Jim Thompson took up residence and played a small role in the Oriental Hotel for a year after World War II. The Jim Thompson house is one of my favourite places to visit each time that I'm in Bangkok. Thank you, Scott D.
Right, I've got a message here from Core Crins, who says, question, what happens if you will get a new passport 3 days before departure? How will you apply for your Thai pass? A big fan from Brussels. Core, you definitely have to apply with your new passport. So I guess when you get it 3 days before departure, apply for the Thailand pass and hope you receive it before you depart.
Yeah, I don't really have anything to add there. Again, when people ask us specific questions about their individual challenges they're having with the Thailand pass, it's very difficult for us to give you accurate information beyond what's already been published at thetiger.com and what we have in our brains. So we do our best to try and address some of these questions, but yeah, specific ones are difficult. Good luck with your travels.
All right.
Bill H says, I love how you can keep a straight... This is referring to Jet reading Thailand News Today. I love how you can keep a straight face with some of the BS you're reading from the government, but your eyes give away the true personal analysis. Yes, Oof. Jet, despite his hair and his steely eyes, does give things away a bit with a bit of a sly smile and a sarcastic lift of the eyebrow from time to time.
All right, my next comment, I cannot read Chinese, but his or her name is in Chinese. And this commenter says, Jay, bro, seriously, what's going on with your hair? It looks like you got into a fight with a lawnmower and lost. Who cut your hair? Edward Scissorhands? Or did you get your hair cut at old Shaky Jake's barbershop? Sorry, thank you, commenter, for your comment. Yes, I know my... hair is in absolute shambles. However, yeah, suggest me a good place to go cut my hair, and then maybe I'll take your advice.
I think Jay's hair is cut by either Husqvarna or Still.
Definitely husky. Definitely husky.
So, yeah, I don't really have anything to add, nor should I have anything to add to that, except I'm suspecting he comes from Australia, because the term, did you get your hair cut by a lawnmower, I think is a very Australian bit of slang.
Oh, okay.
Somebody not from Australia is Fleming Ronau, who says, so problem is battered economy, lots of people unemployed, no chance of finding a job anytime soon. Solution is to import lots of migrant workers. He's referring to comments and reports in Thailand News Today on Friday about the migrant workers coming back to Thailand, and people wondering, well, why on earth, if we've got Thais unemployed, aren't they taking up the jobs? It's a question that a lot of people ask quite often. I think it's because the migrant workers are prepared to work for less and maybe not be in a situation where they can run down to the local police station when they're being treated unfairly. I don't know. There's no real clear or easy answer for that one. I think I'm going to have to ask the cleaner to turn the cleaner off. Can you hear it?
No, I can't hear it at all.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll just keep on talking loud.
All right. I've got a comment here from Alexander Mayer, who says, Jay, I am glad you are pleased and are happy to promote re-entry when you suspected another wave. After all, Jay, we live and die with your pleasure. Oh, Alexander, thank you. Thank you for that. He clearly cares about what I have to say. So... appreciate it.
Glad he does. Thumper Squid says, a great way to put all the freeloading soy dogs in Thailand to work. Now, this is a story that Jet did on Thailand News Today on Friday about soy dogs being put to work as, sort of pets for prisoners. He said, round them up and send them to prison. All kidding aside, therapy dogs provide a valuable service and really do make a difference. I hope the program is successful. Thank you for writing to us, Thumper Squid.
All right. My last comment here from today is from Vince, who says, Tim, you need to work on your English. Niles. Right, because you said we were doing that Niles. Google Translate experiment where you said Niles. What were you trying to say? Nails.
Well, I was saying nails, but I suppose with my Australian accent, I was saying...
Niles. Niles. That's what it sounded like.
I'm looking for some Niles.
No one can save you with that one. Not even Google Translate.
Okay, mock my Australian accent. Go on, enjoy your fun.
What are you talking about? I'd never mock you.
The last one here from UKD says, wow, it's taken right up to now to realise that they were FECKING, fecking up with the Sinovac mismatch of vaccines. Government should have looked at the comments on here to see what is the problem waiting to happen. FFS, which means for feck's sake, I think.
I
So,
think so.
UKD obviously making some comments about Anaton and his problems he had over the weekend when he found out he had to have an extra vaccine jab from AstraZeneca after he was refused entry into Switzerland. Of course, we all felt very sorry for the public health minister for being refused entry into Thailand. So, yeah, a very serious matter. And, yeah, it looks like the mixing and matching approved by the Thai government is not going down well with some governments around the world. So, depending on where you do intend in heading, make sure that they're going to allow the vaccines you've had to get into the countries, because Anaton didn't.
All right. Okay, that's it. I'm done with all my comments. Are you done?
That's all from me. My machine's going crazy. I've got messages coming in. I've got work to do. I've got shirts to change.
You're a busy
good news
man.
over the weekend.
Yeah.
I've got kittens to attend to.
Oh, that's right. Your little baby Dina gave birth over the weekend.
She did, on my bed. And we put boxes all around the house thinking we'll just make these little boxes, and we put sort of old towels in there, and we showed them that we were so prepared to try and make sure we could stop messaging me to give her a really good experience. And yeah, she ended up trying to have the babies on my bed. Anyway, right. She's doing fine. We'll post some photos tomorrow because people always ask about the cats. Then other people say, "Oh, this is news. This is we don't want to know about the cats."
Well, Tiger Bites is where we get to say whatever we want. So, anyways, yeah, look forward to Dina and her kittens on tomorrow's episode. As for us, that's it. That's all we have for today. Thank you, Tim.
Thank you, Jay. Thank you, viewers.
Right. Thank you, Jason, behind the buttons. And thank you to Shai. We hope you enjoyed today's show. And we hope that you have a great day. See you tomorrow.